Wounds of 26 years of conflict will take time to heal. The Tamils who lived in LTTE-controlled areas of northern Sri Lanka have endured great hardships and suffered the loss of thousands of their family members in fighting over the last 2 years. After getting to know countless Sri Lankans, I am convinced there is a national desire from Sinhalese, Tamils, Muslims, and others to make this national reconciliation happen and to build a united, tolerant, and prosperous Sri Lanka. Of immediate importance in beginning this process of reconciliation is ensuring that the needs of the nearly 300,000 internally displaced persons are met. We hope that the government will work hand in hand with the United Nations and the ICRC and non-governmental organizations to allow humanitarian access so that all of those organizations can help meet the needs of the IDPs. The United States government also is committed to help. We already have provided $21 million in humanitarian assistance to help meet the urgent needs of the internally displaced persons. And we're assessing how we might do more. To help these IDPs restart their lives, one of our highest priorities will be providing assistance that enables IDPs to return to their homes as quickly as safely possible. We are encouraged that the government has pledged to return the majority of IDPs to their homes by the end of this year. We stand ready to help the government in those efforts. To achieve the promise of this new beginning and to ensure a lasting end to terrorism, bold actions are needed now to share power and to assure all of Sri Lanka's communities a future of hope, respect, and dignity. Through such actions, a truly united Sri Lanka can emerge. A Sri Lanka that is rooted in democracy and tolerance, where human rights are respected, where media can operate freely and independently, and where all Sri Lankans can participate freely in an open dialogue on the way forward for your country.
What is your view on the situation of the IDP camps? The UN is asking for access there, saying that it doesn't have as much as it would like. What's your view on this?
Well, we support the UN. We think it's very, very important that both the UN and the ICRC have access. We provide much of our assistance through the UN to the IDPs, and it's a subject of regular dialogue between us and the government. Right now, of course, there's a very serious problem of overcrowding in the camps as a result of the large influx of IDPs that have come down from the north. But I think that the government and the UN are both working to try to provide shelter, food, water, and sanitation for those people. And our view is that the IDPs should be given care that is up to international standards, and that they should be resettled as quickly as safely possible. And that means mostly as soon as demining can be completed. So we're looking at ways that we might help to expedite the demining process and thereby expedite the resettlement process.
Quick follow-up, do you have concerns about that freedom of movement?
Well, yes, freedom of movement is definitely one of the issues on our agenda. It's important that freedom of movement be allowed. We have discussed on many occasions with our friends in the government the need for the government to expedite the process of issuing ID cards to the internally displaced people. Once they have those ID cards, they will be able to move more freely from the camps. I think the government's committed to doing that, but it's important that they again, expedite this process so that freedom of movement can be assured.
Ambassador, what is your